And the little red sign. Whoop. And the little red sign says we are live, we are live, we are live, and it is so. How's Midnight doing? Hope she's feeling better. No, no, she's not. She was expecting the kids to come home, and they're not home. So no, she's not doing better. Animals take grief a lot more seriously than we do, because to an animal, grief is damn near everything. See, to us, grief is just an emotion. To an animal, grief is everything, man. It's like their whole damn life has been destroyed. All right. That's how animals are. I've seen animals literally grieve themselves to death over the loss of their owner. I've seen that happen.
Okay.
Take it far more seriously. Far more seriously than you and I ever thought about. Like I said, this can firmly be laid at the feet of the YouTube terrorists. Yeehaw. Good stuff, man. Vaughn, have you ever dated an Oriental chick? They are very different. It's funny. You're gonna laugh at this, man. The better part of my life, okay, from the ripe old age of 5 years old, walking into Mr. Green's dojo and being told that I'm a natural. Did you hear that, trolls and haters? The first words out of Mr. Green's mouth, a 30-year veteran in martial arts, was that I was a natural. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, trolls. Anyway, the point is that at the ripe old age of 5, walking into his dojo, right on up until Stephen K. Hayes and ninjutsu over in Dayton, Ohio, at Richard Bussey's dojo. From that point till that point, all those Asian women that I was exposed to, never dated a single one. Isn't that crazy? And when I went to North Dakota and worked in a Chinese restaurant, never dated no Asian women there either, or anywhere else for that matter. For some strange reason, I never got around to dating Asians. Why? I don't know. I just never got around to it. And the irony is that I actually I kind of lean towards the Asian women anyway. Go figure, right? How is she doing now? No, she's a lot worse. When she lived with me, she was very beautiful. In fact, she was really excited because she had just gotten a new nail polish that I bought for her, and some new eyeliner and all that shit. I don't know all the women's stuff, but I bought her a bunch of makeup that she wanted, and I bought her some clothing to wear and stuff, and that she really liked, and so she was all excited about that, and when I had her here, she was beautiful, and now she's morbidly obese. Her body is full of infection. Her teeth have fallen out. Her hair is starting to fall out, I hear. She has 2 felonies on her record, and she had her infant son taken away from her. And she has 5, count them, 5 mental conditions. So how is she doing? Well, according to the trolls, she's actually doing better now than she did when she lived with me. For all intents and purposes, Andrea Von Helton is dead. Now, I know that her body is still walking around, and her body is still breathing, taking in air, exhaling carbon dioxide, all that good jazz. All that good jazz. So I know her body is still alive. But Andrea Von Helton, the Andrea Von Helton I showed you, that skinny little pagan girl with the big eyes and big dreams about going to college, that woman does not exist. That woman is dead. Okay? They killed my wife. Her body is still alive, but my wife is dead. My wife no longer exists. So all intents and purposes, she is dead. That's the truth. I had this one. I dated this woman in Pennsylvania. Went to Pennsylvania I took a bus and went to Pennsylvania to see her, be with her. And and one day she comes in after work and she says, let's go. I said, where we going? We're going to your house. I said, okay. So we all hopped in the vehicle, and she literally drove me from Pennsylvania all the way back to my house right here in Kentucky. She parked right there in front of the bay window, this bay window that I'm sitting in front of. And when I got out of her car with my stuff, I said, what's the problem? What did I do wrong? She said, you didn't do anything wrong. You took good care of me. And I'm like, what? And then she drove off. You were too good to me. What does that even fucking mean? What does that even fucking mean? But yeah, you treated me great. You were too good to me. Well, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? I'm literally standing there with my shit, dumbfounded. What the fuck did I do wrong? She seriously didn't mean that because I treated her nice, that she dumps me out in the street at my house. But yeah, that's exactly what she did. That's exactly what she did. This was some chick in Pennsylvania that nobody knows about, not even the trolls. But yeah, she said, yeah, you treated me too good. And they did. I guess women are not prepared to handle a guy that actually treats them good. I have to conclude that because I've encountered this many, many times before. You know, there's a saying out there that women go after the bad boys. And you know, I'm actually beginning to believe that because if you're a good guy and you treat a woman nice, they can't handle it. They literally cannot handle it, and they lose their ever-loving minds. It's the only thing I can figure. Now, of course, the trolls will say, "Oh, he really mistreated her, and he's just blowing smoke up your ass." No, I'm not. I wish I was, because she's not the only example. I've got other examples. I've got quite a few other examples, as a matter of fact. All saying the same thing, that I treated them too good, that I was too good to them, that I was too nice to them, whatever. You know, somewhere along in that ballpark.